Alright, so this is just going to be really quick little video tutorial on how to shorten a zipper. And I find that shortening the metal zippers is a little bit easier than shortening the plastic zippers. So I, in this particular case, need to shorten the zipper, and it's a separating zipper, 1 inch. So I measure down exactly 1 inch from this stop to where 1 full inch, and then I put a couple of marks on either side, and you can either use pins or you can use chalk. I didn't have any chalk handy, so I used pins. And then I'm using a couple of tools. This is just like a metal snip tool that my husband had out in the toolbox. And then I'm also using a set of needle nose pliers as well. So this is like a really big tool, but it makes really quick work of snipping off these teeth. So you can see over here, I've already snipped off teeth about 3/4 of an inch or so above my little mark, and I've also removed the zipper stop that was up here, and I'm going to reuse that one, and I'm going to put it back down here. I used the needle nose pliers to remove that zipper stop, and I used this metal snips to remove these teeth. So I'm just going to show you real quick how I did it over on this side. So you just kind of have to get in there, and removing the very first one is probably the hardest one. I just get in there and I just snip it. And I would suggest that you have on safety glasses, because it can really, well, sometimes they'll fly away, but that one came off really easy. But sometimes they'll kind of fly up in the air, and I think having safety glasses on would be very helpful, and probably is very prudent. But really, it's just a piece of cake. It comes right off. You just snip those suckers off. They just fall right off. So I'm just kind of getting down in between, right below that little ball of it, and snipping right there. So I'm probably going to take 2 more off or so. You just want a little bit of tape at the top to work with to kind of fold it over. And that's that. It's a little rough, but it's okay. So then I also want to remove this zipper stop, and that can be a little bit tricky to remove. I watched some other YouTube videos on it, and they were just yanking and pulling on it. But I found these particular needle nose pliers have like a little area right here where it can actually cut some thinner wire. But it's kind of helpful to help pry the zipper stop open. And that's kind of how I did that. I just kind of stuck that underneath there, and I just kind of worked on it a little bit. And that pried it open really fairly easily. And then that little zipper stop just comes right off, just like that. So then all you have to do is snip with a pair of scissors right across there, and then put the new zipper stop, or the same zipper stop, back on in the new location, and squeeze it on with your needle nose pliers, and you have shortened your zipper.